And The White Guy Show is one of my favorite programs.
With Bruce Williams, Sharon Hollingdahl Williams, and sometimes Terry Reed. Harry Swollensack and his orchestra. With the Dick Dancer Dancers. Marc Yaffee. Jim Gutzman. And a special song by Kelly and Ellis.
And The White Guy Show is one of my favorite programs. It's on every week, Saturdays, 6:30 Central. I'll tell you what, if we all wear face masks and watch this show on the social media, we'll all be fine in a couple of weeks. Bernie Sanders, socialist.
Hello, it's me, Mike Score, from your favorite group from the 80s, A Flock of Seagulls. You know, we are not on tour. We have no dates coming up because of the pandemic. But I'd like to just say that I've recently been to the loo and everything is fine down there. So it's good to see you, and keep on flocking.
And we are live. Welcome to the And the White Guy Show with the white girl, the living doll herself, Sharon Hollingdahl Williams, and myself, Bruce Williams. And we have a new microphone, so hopefully the sound is better on our show.
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us. Is the sound okay?
We have a big show today, big show. We have native comedian and one of the premier comics and writers and humorists of our time, Marc Yaffee, is going to be our first guest.
I'm excited about this.
He's going to be live from Sparks, Nevada. And we also have Jim Gutzman, who's become he's become a regular favorite, and he's up in Minnesota, so we're going to be Skyping him. And then we have a great song by Kelly and Ellis.
Yes, I love them.
It's a original song written by them, and this is a great night. We're going to have a great night, and we're also going to have a special dance selection by Dick Dancer and the Dick Dancer Dancers. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to go ahead and reach right out and talk.
Well, do you want to? We've got a special report from Marc Yaffee.
Okay, let's do his report, a casino report that Marc Yaffee did.
From Sparks, Nevada.
He did yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, it's from the Reno area?
I believe so, yes.
All right, let's take a look. We asked him to let us know how the casinos are doing in that part of Nevada, and he sent us this.
Hey, Marc Yaffee with the Sparks Reno Casino Report here for Friday, May 22nd. I'm here at outside the Nugget Casino in Sparks, Nevada. As you can see, these towering edifices of emptiness right now, still shut down. So a big Pitbull concert scheduled for this weekend done. Blackjack tournament canceled. Slot tournament postponed. Craps game going over in East Sparks though, and if you're into rock, paper, scissors, we'll be having a social distance tournament in my backyard. So if you really want to gamble, you're here in the Reno Sparks area, take I-80 West, I believe Thunder Valley in Sacramento area is open for your Indian gaming pleasure. That's all for now.
Let's see if we can get him on the phone now on the big Skype machine, and we'll see how badly that freezes up.
Okay. Woo!
Jane Gang out there.
Wow. You ran right in.
Oh.
Someone's beeping you. I'm like, oh man, it's been 15 minutes already?
It has it maybe quicker than, I'm sorry, 10 minutes. It was only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
it was only 10 minutes. You know how guys always say it's, yeah, baby. I'm going to love you all night long. And then it's like 5 minutes later, it's like, what? You're done? You know, so yeah, we were a little premature. We Skyped you prematurely. So, and you had to obviously run. What's been going on? You've been laboring?
I've been laboring in the yard since the outset of COVID. Bought this house in January with my fiance, and ends up we have a pond and like a third of an acre and a greenhouse, so which means no shortage of work.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. Then I just planted, and then I put in raised beds because we got to grow some of our own vegetables. You know, they're saying, hey, this COVID, it's like a war. You know, you got to have your own victory garden. Well,
yeah,
the enemy has won.
There's no victory garden. It's just weeds and
sad defeat. It looks like a battlefield from World War I after the first aerial bombardments. It froze last night. It was 33 degrees, and I wake up in the morning and the basil's black, and the kale's all petrified, and they look like they're mad at me. And so we got to start over a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and your image is going to freeze a little bit on this Skype thing too. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so far so good.
Yeah. You're pretty good so far.
We appreciate your report from
the casino.
Casino.
Yeah.
The Reno Casino Keno report.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked a little desolate out there.
Yeah.
I was surprised there was that many cars in the parking lot right there, but I think that, you know, they're probably doing deep cleaning or prep, whatever, because I went through there a few times and there was the metal barricades, and it was serious, you know. It's like, hey, they don't want anyone near this place.
Yeah. And then if you do hit a jackpot, they come by and they spray you down and everything, and then they spray the money down, and it just takes hours to get your jackpot money.
Right? Yeah, they have to individually dunk the bills, have them dry. Yeah. So now I guess this will put an end to remember the lucky people? Remember you walk through the casino and you'd see the swipers rubbing the screen for good luck doing this thing? Yeah. I think it's done. Yeah.
I think that system, is done, and people banging on the machines too.
I saw a guy doing this thing once at the ATM machine for good luck. I guess he was hoping he had money in his account.
So, what have you been doing during the pandemic, the damdemic?
Well, let's see. Like I said, we bought a house in January, and which, you know, it's good and bad timing. Because, you know, I was in a kind of little townhome with a yard like the size of a kitchen table, so I would have probably been climbing the walls. But I've just been working on the pond. Like I said, planted a garden. So, you know, it's $400 in gardening equipment to grow $12 worth of vegetables. So it's you know, Whole Foods doesn't make such a bad deal.
And you did you got some USO shows or military shows that you did already, and then you got some coming up?
Yeah, not during COVID. They wouldn't let us out for that. But let's see. I've been got to go overseas like 6 times over the years. First trip was to South Korea and Japan, and I was very impressed. If you've been to Japan, they are the most polite, organized people on the face of the planet. I mean, we had to stop at a rest area. We were traveling from, I think, Tokyo to Sasebo, Japan. It was like a 2-hour drive. This rest area was so spotless. We walked in there. I'm using the bathroom, and a lady attendant comes in with fresh flowers, placed them above the urinals.
While you're using it?
Well, that was a little awkward. But the point is, it's just unbelievably clean. We could have done surgery in that rest area, right? And I'm originally from California. You don't want to, you know, our rest areas are like prison pods. In Cali, they're so trashed. But that was amazing, and did a Middle East tour. My buddy Warren and I showed up one time in Bahrain, which is like about 30 minutes by cruise missile to Iraq, and
and is that one of those areas that is got the skyscrapers and
it isn't a Dubai situation. It's kind of, you know, how would you describe it? It's the Reno to Dubai. It's the Dubai's version of Vegas and Reno, except it's the Reno. Nothing against, I love Reno, but it's not quite the glitz and glamour. But it was at the height of the Iraq War. It was about 2005, so there was a lot of anti-American sentiment. We got on the plane and somebody, scrawled "Yankee go home" or something in the bathroom. I'm like, this didn't make me feel very good. I don't know if that was directed at me. So we get in there. It's 2 a.m. There's no one that speaks English to pick us up, except the guy has our names and he speaks no English. So he gets us in this van. Like, oh great, we're getting kidnapped and we're going to be hostages. But then I'm thinking we have no value as a national asset. So they're just, we're done. And we got to the hotel, which was about 500 yards from the base, from the entrance. We weren't even on the base for this tour. Low budget booker, evidently. And we show up the next day. This is the first day of the tour. Robin Williams, 1,000 hours with Joint Chiefs of Staff, Dempsey, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, Blake Edwards. They have this USO extravaganza. And we're supposed to do a show on the same night.
Oh my God.
Oh, so you were butt up against that, and you.
It's like putting up rock paper scissors against the Super Bowl. So, pretty much so. And it was fun. We went and saw the show. I didn't get to meet Robin. I did get to meet him later a couple times. He used to live in Mill Valley, so we did a couple shows in the same venue in Mill Valley at Throckmorton Theater. But he had bodyguards and copter lands and brings them in, and there's music and then we're that night we're in the Desert Dome, which is basically a metal shed with some vending machines and some picnic benches.
Did they ever discuss with you? Did they say, like, don't do any local humor about the local people, or did they prerequisite any of your material?
They will do that on some tours. That one they didn't because it was pretty much no locals on the base. So it was pretty much open season. And then, you go to some other situations. Like we did a show one time in Kuwait at the embassy. We were doing a tour of, it was Iraq, Kuwait, and we went to East Africa. We went to Djibouti, East Africa. I got my first Djibouti call. So that was pretty exciting.
Sheikh Djibouti. You met Sheikh Djibouti.
I never knew that was a real place.
Yes.
Yes. Poor Djibouti is so broke they can't even afford their own language. You speak Ethiopian. That's how poor the country is.
Well, Haile Selassie to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So look, I already forgot my point. But no, we had to do a show in Kuwait. It was a favor that they have these guys called MWR, Morale, Welfare, Recreation Coordinators. They're kind of like the entertainment directors of the base. So he had some girlfriend at the embassy or some buddy who was helping out. So he decides to, he says, hey, we're going to do a show over at the embassy. Oh, great. We're going to feed us. And the embassy, maybe the ambassador will be there. We show up. Everybody's drunk. 75% of the staff were non-American, mostly South Asian, Filipino. We're contractors. Didn't speak English or limited English. Well, you're going to do the show over there. We're on a patio. There's a slide behind us with kids going. They're playing, and then they have a soccer goal.
Oh my!
And we do a show. So you can imagine that was one of my shining moments in entertainment.
Yeah, that seems to be par for the course with some of those military shows. You just never know what you're gonna get,
We did a show one time in a mechanics bay in El Anbar province in Iraq because these guys missed the show. They'd be like, "Oh, we're doing a show. What time? 8? 0800. That, of course, that's 8 a.m. So you get up and people having breakfast. You're doing a show. And they say, "Hey, there's some guys at the mechanics shed. They've been working 14-hour days. Can you go over and say?" So we ended up doing a show standing on a workbench inside of like a 12 by 20 plywood chair. It's the craziest stuff you'd see.
They must have loved that.
Yeah.
Same tour. I should have sent you some pictures. They shaved my head on the back of a flatbed.
No way.
Like the length it is now, and we decided to. The little morale booster because they'd had some casualties or something. So let's try to do something different instead of just telling jokes. So my buddy and I are like, wow, I should shave my head. He goes, you think we can do? Yeah. Well, where are we going to get a razor? It was just the Marines. That's all they got are razors, guns, and shaving equipment.
Wow.
So was it completely down to the nubs, or was it? You left a little covering.
It was cut. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can find a picture on the phone. So that was that. that was the actual outdoor show in front, on the back of a flat, and then at this forward operating base. And let's see here, the picture of Mark without hair. Mark with hair.
Mark with hair.
Wait for it.
Out.
Mark no hair.
Wow.
Wow. And look, did you save it?
I did. I brought it back in a Ziploc bag from my mom.
Oh.
Hair from Iraq, because she was always wanting my hair short. She liked it short. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Marc Yaffee, for consenting to be on the show. And you got any dates coming up that you want to plug? Or
I'm always happy to plug my. I have a dry bar comedy special for those of you guys that like clean comedy. It was shot in Provo, Utah. The state's so white, the housekeepers speak English. So yeah, Provo, Utah. We shot the dry bar comedy, and that is, people want to watch that on a phone or iPad. It's free if they just go to drybar comedy, DRYBAR comedy.com/Mark, MARC. My parents couldn't spell. And they can download the app, watch for free, or if they want to just watch on a computer or another device, I think it's $1. And then if you want to support a charitable cause, I was fortunate. We just did the Good Medicine comedy show last night for COVID affected tribes in the Southwest. All that money went to NCI. I didn't organize it. I got to be on it. Judah Friedlander, myself, Lori Kilmartin from Conan, Rhea Butler's all over cable now. She's another up-and-coming native. Dallas Goldtooth. I don't know if you've heard of the 1491s. I'm sure, Bruce. Yeah. The native sketch group. So Dallas is on there. Bobby Wilson. Anyway, they raised over $8,000, which we were, remember we were talking about before the show, is more than I've ever raised in my life combined. They did that one night. So I like to think I was responsible for at least 47 of those dollars.
I'm sure you were more than that. More. Yeah.
But next Saturday, 8 p.m. Pacific, my buddy Adam Stone and I are going to do a Zoom fundraiser for the Food Bank of Northern Nevada. And folks can just go to my website. I have info on that, laughwithmark.com, or Kindness of Strangers Comedy on Facebook.
Great. And
perfect.
That's Laugh, Laugh,
with WITH, Mark, MARC.
.com.
Yes.
Liberty, 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 liberty. And Doug.
Triggered me, yes.
Yeah.
That guy. And my fiance is actually an insurance agent, so we always kind of decide which commercial. She doesn't like State Farm commercials because that's the competitor. But I really like the guy that he's always in the accidents, right, with the stitches and the Band-Aids. I think he's great.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
Yeah, I'm not a big Geico fan, but I do like the. I think he's state. No, he's all state. No, that's Dennis Actor. I don't know. There's too many insurance commercials.
I'm thinking actor that can never get his lines right.
Yeah.
I didn't see Liberty.
Yeah, he's Liberty Mutual, and it's like, can I just riff?
Cut, we'll dub it.
Yes, yeah. Well, I used to like emus to the Liberty Mutual commercials. Now I'm just sick of them.
Yeah.
Same with Caveman and Geico. So they moved on. Flo's not bad. You gotta like a little. I like a little aggressive.
Yeah, she's a good actress. Really, she does all those characters. And
can you imagine that you make your whole career just off of one line of product? I don't know if you ever got a chance to work with Diane Amos, the Pine Sol lady.
No.
Yeah, and that's it. She's very funny, very talented. You see her where they know her, Pine Sol lady.
Good for her.
Yeah, we could all use a little Pine Sol in our lives now.
Yeah.
No kidding. So yeah, if anyone out there needs an insurance spokesperson, Bruce and I are available. I'll play the emu at this point.
God bless you, Marc Yaffee. It's great having you on the show. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best. Stay healthy and keep entertaining people out there, because that's.
I look forward to working with you and Terry again soon. It's always an honor, and man, it's just some of the biggest laughs I've ever had in my life is watching you guys on stage. I don't mean to fanboy on you, but I can't say enough. So people, if you haven't, when they do come back, you better check these guys out live, and don't tone it down. I think you can take the heat.
Yeah, we're not toning it down, and we're doing our.
Come to my website to complain. To say this,
I'll send them to your website to complain. Yes, exactly. Thanks, Mark.
Right,
love you, brother.
Take care. Love you both.
I clicked. I'm so sorry. I clicked the wrong thing.
That's okay. That's okay because we don't have a structured show.
Oh, we don't. Thank God. Oh, look at
yes.
you. Look at you can see.
Yes, you can see. Oh,
look
yes.
at that. There's
I'm really
sleeves.
just yes.
I could stick my hands right through your chest.
Right in there and feel the trees.
We have a really quick. Oh, we got a Dick Dancer video. You said you wanted to run.
Let's do that. We were so apologetic for last week's show. Dick Dancer didn't get to do his thing.
I don't know if I got it right.
And
I tried to get the whole thing in here, so we'll see how it goes.
This is going to be his Macarena tribute,
okay,
and we're
so
really looking forward to it. It's
I'll
really good.
I'll
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick.
Hey guys, Dick Dancer here. Listen out of here. Oh, you got a request. Okay, I think I can do that. Been hearing a lot of people talk about the crazy Macarena. I'm gonna pull that out for you right here. 2 of those trays.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
Oh, we interrupt this portion of our show to do a PSA. PSA. You go ahead, Sharon, and do the PSA.
I apologize for the video. It didn't go on as planned, but I'll work on it. I'll get a better one next time. What is that face?
That's my COVID face.
It's your COVID face?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, okay.
Okay. Moving on. Our next guest, you may have seen on previous shows. He's no stranger to And the White Guy. And his name is Jim Gutzman, and he's up in Prior Lake, Minnesota.
Hello.
All right.
Yes.
There you go, Jim.
Well, I tell you.
Yeah. Now, what's the count and the amount up in Minnesota now?
Well, I'll tell you what, Bruce. We're confused as a chameleon in a box of Skittles up here. We're not sure what the heck's going on, but it's been going up and down, but we're still, Governor Walz has got us marching on. We're going to open up the beaches, and probably in a month or so, the kids can get a little closer to the water.
How close?
Well, now they got to stay 30 feet.
30?
30 feet? Staying away from the water from 30 feet?
Right, that's right. That includes showers at home, bathrooms, everything. This is going to be rough here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What else is going on in the great state of Minnesota?
Your guest before, Mark, what a great guy. And he was so right on. He says you got to reinvent yourself. Sometimes you can't just stay with the old thing you like. Well, I found something maybe even a guy like yourself might be interested in, Bruce.
Really?
Yep. It's called SDIA, and it's Social Distancing Infraction Agency.
Infraction Agency.
Tell us about it.
Well, I'll tell you what it is you're paid on a bonus program. So they bring you on, they give you training, you've got outfits. I believe you get an Uber ride the first of the month. And what they do is they pay a bonus program. You can earn about $600-700 just by turning in your neighbors and family.
For not social distancing?
Right. Oh, yeah. People, we're watching them like hawks here. I'll tell you that.
They're making friends.
Yeah. Well, remember that family last week I had on from South Dakota?
Yeah.
Well, I turned them in $200.
Seriously.
Well, that's great entrepreneurship during the damdemic. It seems like you are reaching out and branching out and creating new income for yourself. I think that's what we're talking about here.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to talk about right now is for your viewers to get an investment opportunity like none other. This isn't some shifty New York guy trying to sell you a bunch of stocks and bonds. Nope. I've got a guy here in Minnesota, and he's sensitive to the fact that so many people have digestive-related issues that they can't take their vitamins. So he's come up with a vapor pen. You know those vape pens? And it's called Vapormans. You just vape your vitamins right in. You can get like vitamin C, D, B12, and Pepto-Bismol.
All in one.
All in one.
You just suck them in.
With a vape pen, and then you blow out a big cloud and stuff, and then maybe the people that get into that cloud and breathe that cloud in will get some vitamins too.
Exactly. We're going to eliminate social distancing with the vape pen. Vapormans are coming your way.
Vapormans.
Oh, people aren't going to want to come anywhere near you.
Oh, yes, they will. If there's healing vitamins in that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
And sometimes you get a little phlegm. You can herc them up there like a gummy.
An edible.
Exactly.
It's an edible.
I don't know if I saw somebody with
it's inedible.
a
That's what it is.
vaporous cloud of Pepto-Bismol around them. I think I'd stay far away.
I think you would. Yes. I'll tell you what. What if we get the vaccine? What about the vaccine in pen form? You know, just breathe in the vaccine and then.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I mean, if a guy could figure something like that out, we'd have ourselves something to go on, Bruce. There are people like you and me. We could live a long life and we'd be able to feed ourselves and our family.
Yeah, for once. Yeah. I went to Burger King today and I got her an Impossible Burger.
You did?
Yeah. And I thought, they should have like a COVID burger. A COVID burger. It'd be like an Impossible patty between two masks with some foul cheese.
Oh.
Thousand.
Oh. Well, could you repeat that? Some people didn't get it. Wait, I'll tell you what, that was real low. But yeah, I tell you what. Speaking of Fauci,
yeah,
I was going to mention to you, I've got his brother Shecky here in my studio.
Shecky Fauci, the brother of Anthony Fauci.
Yes. Now Anthony's real concerned because this guy gets out and he's a loose cannon. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
There's no controlling the guy. He's from New York. Who knows? What his contacts are? But I'll see if I can get him on here for just a minute. Hold on.
Yes, let's see if we can meet him.
Shecky Fauci.
Yeah, just gosh, he's friends with Dr. Fauci's brother, Shecky Fauci. Is he a doctor too? I wonder.
Yeah, Shecky Fauci, right here. Anthony's my brother. I got me a wiener cart. I got a wiener cart in New York City. My brother shuts the whole damn thing down. What the hell? Can't sell a wiener, can't sell a bun, you can't even give away a pickle. That little rat nose has been a problem his whole life. When he was a kid, people come pick on him. He's a small little guy, right? Oh, he'd hold up an envelope, say he had anthrax. I say bullshit.
So you're Shecky Fauci.
I got some wieners in the freezer I got to thaw. You got any questions?
You're Anthony Fauci's brother, Shecky Fauci, and you own a wiener cart.
On 35th and Melbourne. That's right, Limbo. Come on, Bingo, let's pick it up.
Sorry.
What is this, on an LP, 33 and a third?
People
sit on your side and wheeze, that's all.
I just wasn't expecting to meet Anthony Fauci's brother, Shecky Fauci, on such short notice. I'm not prepared. Yeah, I'm unprepared. And
when I get people by that wiener cart, they'd like to get their hands on that little rascal.
So why did he get a lot more attention when he was a kid than you did, and that's why he became a doctor? And
you're a wiener guy?
Pardon me, ma'am?
And you're...
What'd you just say to my face?
You're a wiener?
That's right, we're proud of it. Whole family's been a wiener family.
Okay.
There was a wiener that ran for mayor in New York, for Christ's sake.
Oh, sure. That's true.
That's true. And
he was very famous.
that was
wiener
Anthony
guy.
Weiner. That was another Anthony. Yeah.
Exactly.
Tony Weiner.
Another Anthony Weiner. My brother could have been an Anthony Weiner.
I could have, but no, he had to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, well, he got a lot of good breaks. You know, he knew who to kiss up to. I'm a little different. You know, I'd rather put a wiener in a bun, put some mustard on it, and make an honest living.
I like that about you. And are you a wiener expert?
Well, after 35 years of flipping them dogs around, selling them, I'd say, yeah, I'd at least qualify for some kind of expert.
What
I know a good wiener when I see one. I'll tell you that right now.
What actually goes into the average hot dog? Let's say your hot dogs. What products are you going to find? Are you going to find pork and beef, or is it basically?
Well, you're gonna find a lot of chicken shins, pig eyelids, possibly some pigtails, and these things are mixed in with spices. Tastes just great. You know, you can eat bile if you put enough spice on it.
Okay.
Okay. That's coming directly from Shecky Fauci,
Fauci.
ladies and gentlemen, the
The
brother
wiener man.
of Anthony Fauci. Could you bring Jim Gutzman back? Because we want to.
Yeah, I'd love to. I got to get the hell out of here.
All right. I was not expecting.
No, I wasn't either.
I was expecting the real Shecky Fauci.
Tell me that guy's not a trip.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's at your house. I'd keep an eye on him. He's a loose cannon.
Yeah, keep him warm.
Pick up that bun, Shecky. Pick that bun up and get the hell out of here. All right. What? Hey, now, do you hear about the California thing?
California?
Yep, they've got social beeper apps. That's right. Your phone will go off when you're 6 feet or somebody else has invaded your 6 feet of social distance safety. Now, we've got our answer here in Minnesota. It's held right at Fleet Farm. You get yourself a 4-foot, 220-volt cattle prod. Somebody comes in your space, you give them one on the neck, and you're going to watch them dance. And they'll dance 6 feet away from you, I promise.
You know what? They have those in Tennessee also.
Yeah, they
Tractor
have.
supply.
Yeah.
Yes, cattle prods. Hey, don't be messing with no pool noodle to keep your 6 feet. Let's get a cattle prod, and you always come to the front
You're on top of the
when
trend.
and violence. You always add an element of violence in there too, which is really kind of
It's cutting edge.
cutting edge. You're
I think what it does it appeals to the elderly. You know, we got a lot of violence going on right now.
yes, and
It's
so
like-
many people.
You go out,
It's that pent-up hostility. It fulfills
Yes.
that.
Yep.
Yep. No, she's got some insight, and I've always appreciated that about you, Sharon.
God bless you, Jim. Thanks for coming
know
on the
what?
show. And
Yep, God bless you. You had a great show. It was fun seeing Mark. You two take care of one another.
you take care of Patty.
Take care of your mom.
And we'll see
Yep.
you next week, same time. And
Same state.
hopefully you'll have moved Shecky Fauci out of your house by then.
I think he's in the parking lot here. Kitty ball.
All right. Love you, brother.
Jim.
Yep. Later, gays. Love you.
Bye. And now we're going to have our special musical guests, and we're thrilled
Yes.
to have them back. They were on the show 2 weeks ago, and they're here to do a song that they wrote. It's Leslie Ellis and
Casey
Kelly, and they're known as Kelly and Ellis. And we're going to close out our show with their song called I Get to Do This.
I started singing to the radio.
guys in high school in my folks' garage, playing my guitar from my daddy's Dodge pre-Hendrix. I worked out all the big licks and all their vocal tricks. Woo! So I get to do this in a room full of strangers who feel like friends. Some folks are singing out, some just listening. Someone sighs in that little pause right before the thunderous applause. Now I get up in the dead of night. Yeah, she does. Pick up a pen and I start to write a song. See, my thoughts and my dreams don't get along. And I remind of it, 'cause I get to do it. I get to do this. Write a song about a perfect lover. Turn right around and write another about love gone wrong. Both of our life stories in one song. We live to love it. Now we get to do it. So we back up the car and we hit the road. Drive for days just to play a show for you. It's all we've ever wanted to do. It's always worth the trip, 'cause we get to do this in a room full of strangers who feel like friends. Some folks are singing out, some just listening. Someone sighs in that little pause right before the thunderous applause. We come back in another life. Don't care if I'm poor, I don't care if I'm rich. All I need is a guitar I can pick. Some kind folks who listen, kinda like y'all, to the songs that we have written. It won't be a tough decision. We get to do this. Come on now. Yeah. Thank you.
And we get to do
This.
And this is part of our GDSY, GSDY.
Getting stuff done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye, everybody, and thanks for watching. And be sure to tune in to Williams and Ree on Facebook. Also, buy our stuff on
Oh, that's right. You
on
have
iTunes.
stuff.
Buy our stuff on
Yeah, they
iTunes.
have stuff on iTunes and on their website. They also
That'll
have
help
stuff.
keep us alive for another week if we make 1/10 of 1/100th of a penny
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah. It helps.